Ukrainians have been defending their future, their land, their identity, their language, their culture, their families with the blood. I want to say to every Russian, please resolve your own issues in your own country, because we already know what we want and who we are. First, my life changed a lot. I had even no emotions at all. I just blocked everything. I think that I wasn't aware that I had depression at that moment. I denied the idea that war could happen in Ukraine, and that was my mistake. This is a fight for democracy. I still remember that morning when I woke up because of explosions. We evacuated in a small car, me, my cousin, my friends, and the traffic was insane. And we decided to take another road. Eventually, we actually realized that this route is through Hostomel. The fight happened there, near Hostomel airport. At some moment, I just took my eyes and I saw the 33 helicopters over my head. And I didn't realize what's going on. However, after I came back home, I started to look at the pictures and I saw the signs that I was terrified, because actually we were so close to this big fight for the Hostomel airport. Hello, I'm Sofia. I'm a lawyer and former civil servant, policymaker that working on the digital transformation of Ukraine. First, my life changed a lot. I had even no emotions at all. I just blocked everything. I think that I wasn't aware that I had a depression at that moment. I was thinking that the whole plan of my life is ruined. Moving abroad wasn't an option for me because I wanted to be a civil servant. That's how I decided to work after in the ministry. The Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine is the most innovative governmental body in Ukraine. It was established in 2019. However, through this journey, only in 5 years, we have been done a huge transformation of the whole public service and administration. So at the ministry, I was responsible for the European integration and international cooperation in electronic communication policy. In 2022, in February, of course, this mission was reinforced somehow. I've always dreamt about the European future of Ukraine, and when I had a chance to touch this process, I was so glad that I can be helpful and be useful for my country. I felt that I'm useful right now and right here. I should be here. It's my place. And it helped me to survive somehow. I was really depressed, but feeling that you are doing a very important job for Ukrainian future helped me to resist. But then, when actually some interesting processes started to be on the ground, especially at my job, at my position, I was thinking that, well, I can turn this challenge into such an opportunity. And that helped me to resist, to be personally resilient. The most significant reform that was implemented by the Ministry of Digital Transformation was the establishment of online public services and the launch of a DIA app. That means that any Ukrainian, any citizen can easily access electronic documents, electronic services, and just easily be in a contact with the government. I think that digital transformation after the full-scale invasion also transformed. It helps the Ukrainians to report the damaged property, for instance, or also we have provided the opportunity to report the movements of Russian troops. It was a very safe way to communicate with the state about the enemy. It is so dangerous for people who are on the occupied territories to report the movements of Russian troops. Therefore, we provided a secure channel for communication with the public intelligence of Ukraine for them. I think that Ukraine is already playing a significant role. We have become a digital superpower. It's actually fantastic what is going on in Ukraine. Even though the full-scale invasion is ongoing on the front line, we still can innovate. We can provide the services to Ukrainians. We can tackle corruption with digital transformation. Technologies help people to feel secure, to communicate, to evacuate. Ukrainian spirit is freedom. We want to be free to decide what to do tomorrow, where should we go, with whom we want to collaborate, whether we want to integrate in the European Union or not. I think Ukrainians, they value democracy more than other nations because Ukrainians have been defending their future, their land, their identity, their language, their culture, their families with the blood. And I think this is the biggest value that we can contribute to the democratic world. This is a fight for democracy. It's not just about Ukrainian borders. It's not just about our independence. It's about our common values. Experiencing the support of UK citizens during my studies have helped me to feel that we are not alone in that fight. Thanks to the support of international partners, Ukraine had a chance to become a digital trailblazer. And currently we see that opportunities that Ukraine can export the digital solutions that support democracy and digital resilience all over the world. I think this is such an important fight for the future of technologies because I think that technology should be on the side of democracy. I think that more work in an innovative field to fight this war with technologies, with artificial intelligence, can help us to win this war. Some still believe that this is a Putin war. However, they don't understand that this war is a war of Russians against Ukrainians. They cannot accept the independence of Ukraine. They cannot accept that we are different, that we want to be free, and we want to pursue our own track, our own way, to join European Union, to work with NATO. It shouldn't be a matter for any other country. It's our own policy, our own internal issue. Unfortunately, many Ukrainians cannot live their best lives anymore. And I think that currently we are deciding on the future of us as a nation, as a country. So my hope is that Ukraine will be free. The European country, which is flourishing, which is actually already digital superpower in the world, and we can contribute to the democratic world. Ukrainians will never give up. I know it. I will never give up. I will fight until the end.